friends, welcome back to Storytime. Today is our first Halloween story time and we're talking about monsters, but not the scary kind. But first, let's sing our hello song, which goes like this. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Sing along with me, okay? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hi everybody, welcome to story time. Now that we sang our hello song, we're going to sing another song called Roly Poly, and this one gets us moving. That way we can be ready for our stories and our songs. So we're going to sing Roly Poly. Roly Poly, Roly Poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly, down, down, down. Down, 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 roly poly, out, 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 roly, roly poly, in, roly poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly, poly, slow, 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 slow. Awesome. I think now we're ready for our first story, and this one's called Monsters Love Colors by Mike Austin. We already see some monsters who are different colors, like a red one, a yellow one, and a blue one. Let's see some other colors. Monsters love colors. Monsters love to scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Mix, mash, and splash. Squish, mish, and squash. Squish, squash, mish, mash. Mash, mish, squish, squash. Monsters love new colors. Favorite, favorite, favorite. My favorite color is red, says this monster. Red is the color of roar and snore and more, more, more. My favorite color is yellow, says this monster. Yellow is the color of prowl and howl and growl, growl, growl. My favorite color is blue, says this monster. Blue is the color of scribble and dribble and nibble, nibble, nibble. Hey, don't eat the crayons, you silly monster. What new favorite color can we make for you? Orange. Scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Mixing red and yellow makes orange. And that's how you get a new color. And what new color can we make for you? Green. Dribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Mixing yellow and blue makes green. We made a whole new color. And what new favorite color can we make for you? Purple. Hey, I was going to say purple, says this monster. Scribble, scribble, mix, dance, and wiggle. Mixing red and blue makes purple. And what new favorite color can we make for you? Red, yellow, blue, orange, green, purple. I know. Super tropical mega monster rainbow swirl with raspberry on top. Scribble, scribble, drip, splash, dribble, mix, smash, squish, squash, dance, and wiggle. Monsters love new colors, and they made a rainbow. The end. That was our first book called Monsters Love colors. They sure do. And now we're going to sing a song called 10 Little Monsters. So we're going to count up to 10, starting with 1. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little monsters, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little monsters, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little monsters, and one more makes 10. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little monsters, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little monsters, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little monsters, and one more makes 10. Did you count to 10? 1, 2, 3 little monsters, 4, 5, 6 little monsters, 7, 8, 9 little monsters, and one more makes 10. That was 10 little monsters. And now we have another book called Love Monster and the Scary Something by Rachel Bright. This is a Halloween book, but it's okay because it's not too scary. Love Monster and the Scary Something. It was way past bedtime o'clock in Cutesville, and everyone was fast asleep. Everyone, that is, except one particular monster. Hello, Love Monster. You see, just like every night, he'd made a cup of hot milk with chocolate sprinkles and counted his way up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. As usual, he'd read 15.5 bedtime stories, closed his eyes, and snuggled in tight with Teddy. But that night, the harder he tried to nod off, the awaker he was, and the later and darker and spookier it got. So Love Monster lay and listened to the sounds of the shadowy night. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That was the clock. Shh, shh. That was the song of the wind in the leaves. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That was the Cutesville owls. Rustle, 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 rustle. That was, hold on, what was that? It sounded like something in the yard. Creak. Now it sounded like something downstairs. Bang. Ah. He climbed under the comforter, his heart beating loud and fast. There was definitely something out there, and that something had definitely gotten in. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Ooh, it sounded like that something had terrible, twisty toenails. Bump, 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 scuffle, scuffle, shuff. Oh no! It sounded like that something with terrible twisty toenails was coming up the stairs. Crunch, crunch, crunchity crunch. Eek! It sounded like that something with terrible twisty toenails had great big teeth, and it sounded hungry. Suddenly, Love Monster could bear it no longer. Somehow, hiding from the something outside got harder than finding something brave inside. So he flung back the covers, flicked on the flashlight, and beep went the something. But it's not something scary, is it? It looks like a little bunny. As it turns out, Love Monster hadn't been the only one, and who couldn't sleep that night, and he wasn't the only one who didn't want to be alone. The bunny had also been hearing noises, and he was also scared. And the tiniest, fluffiest bunny in Cutesville explained to his, I suppose, a big googly-eyed friend, They both laughed and laughed until their tummies ached. And you know what? The dark just didn't seem that spooky anymore. You see, sometimes it's only when you're brave enough to face what you're afraid of that you find out there was nothing to be scared of after all. The end. That was Love Monster and the Scary Something. But the scary something turned out to be a friend. And now we're going to finish off with 5 crazy monsters jumping on the bed. This sounds like 5 little monkeys, so you might recognize it. And you can sing along and count along with me. But first, let's make sure we have all our 5 crazy monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 crazy monsters jumping on the bed. One fell off. This one fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monsters jumping on the bed." And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crazy monsters jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monsters jumping on the bed." Now we have 1, 2, 3. 3 little crazy monsters jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monsters jumping on the bed." How many do we have left? 1 and 2. 2 crazy monsters jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monsters jumping on the bed." And it looks like we have our last monster. 1 crazy monster jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monsters jumping on the bed." And we have no more monsters jumping on the bed. And that was our last activity for our story time. But before we go, we sing our goodbye song, which goes like this. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Sing along with me, and I'll see you next week for another Halloween story time. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye, friends. I'll see you next week.